But first, making sense of all this madness, we are joined by a man from a rival group of superheroes, the man who makes quite an entrance in the new Avengers movie.
Oh, he plays a new superhero called Vision. Please welcome Paul Bettany. Welcome to the One Show, Paul.
Nice to have you. So, the premiere happened last night. Avengers, Age of Ultron. It's a great film, I've seen it. But you were saying it was quite nutty bonkers at the premiere.
It was bonkers. I mean, I've been doing this for nearly 20 years. I've never seen anything like it. The fans were nuts and just so excited. I mean, about a year ago, we went to San Diego to Comic-Con, a comic book convention, and they showed a portion of the movie, and it was like we were like red meat in front of howling wolves. They would
Wow.
And I wondered how they were going to keep this going for, you know, a year, and they have. They were so excited. It was unbelievable.
Wow.
I mean, some of them have been out camping for you know, 2 days to come to the premiere, which is...
But it's good there's such a buzz around the film, though, isn't it? You know,
it's fantastic. It's a great thing to be a part of.
We get people camping out outside the One Show studio every night of the week.
Paul, even before the Avengers came along, you've had, of course, great success in Hollywood. Some might say that the turning point for your career was A Beautiful Mind, the brilliant film with yourself and Russell Crowe in it. But it changed your life in many ways, didn't it, that film?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny, I was thinking about that film today and was thinking, could you make a movie like that about a mathematician for $100 million, you know, in today's world? And the answer is probably not.
No.
And it's funny because people talk about it a lot, and you feel like there should be an audience for those kinds of movies. But yes, it changed my life, mainly because I met my wife on the film and fell in love with an American by mistake, and
now you live there.
Now I live there, and I really, you know, as much as I love New York, and it's a great town, I miss home so much.
What do you miss most? When you come back here, what do you hate to leave?
I really miss pubs. We have bars over there.
There's no warm, cosy pubs.
There's none of that. There's no family pub, and there's no. I can't watch football over there because I get homesick. You know, because there's nothing worse than being in a bar at 7 in the morning with a beer watching football.
Soccer. Yeah.
And you just feel so homesick, and everybody's trying to pretend it's home, and it's not.
Yeah. And on that kind of home and family theme, your dad, he was a drama teacher, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Did he ever sort of give you any sort of advice with all these films that you're doing now? Do you have conversations with him about your performances and what you've done?
No, not really. And I never give advice to actors except, you know, if you're a film actor, you should always use the women's toilets because they're pristine.
Yeah. It's the same here, to be honest.
I'm sure.
So the Avengers, you mentioned quickly there. Now, it's about a group of superheroes. If people haven't seen it, Captain America, Iron Man, the Hulk, they all get together to solve big issues that are affecting Earth. The cameramen here are beside themselves. They're so excited. Let's have a look.
Here we all are, with nothing but our wit and our will to save the world. So stand and fight.
No way we all get through this. I got no plans tomorrow night.
You always picking up after you, boys?
We can tear them apart. From the inside.
That's the best you can do!
Oh, it's a popcorn muncher, this one.
It's
really
on from start to finish.
So, Paul, without giving too much away, what happens in this movie, and where does your character, Vision, come into the mix?
Well, obviously there's a new bad guy in town, as you see, and the Avengers have to team up to defeat him, and the world is in peril again. And the flip side of that bad guy, Ultron, is Vision. And they're sort of two sides of the same coin, really. And there is a link between Jarvis, who I used to play,
Well, yes.
and still play in this movie, and the Vision, but I'm not allowed to say what it is. But the Vision was fun. I mean, I loved playing him. It was you get to see him born on screen, which I'll never get to do again, I hope. And you know, he's supremely powerful and omnipotent, and yet totally naive and experiencing the world as it comes and wondering what his purpose is in the world and whether he's going to be a force for good or evil.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about this one, you get to wear a costume.
Yes.
Which is amazing. And your daughter, your little girl, came to see you on set. Just tell the audience what she said, because she wanted to take Vision home, didn't she, in the end?
Yeah, I was really worried about what a reaction would be. It's obviously a big makeup, and she was with me on the first day, and I was purple, you know, and I came out and she loved it, and she knew exactly who I was, and then the end of the day, when I took it off, she had the first meltdown I've ever seen her have, where she just went, "No, I want purple, Daddy," and it was kind of humiliating.